Hey everybody, Strategic Variant here again with another quick video for you. This will be much quicker than the last one, hopefully. So this, as you can see, is Galaxy Defenders, one of my current favorite games to play solo. Love this game so much, and it has so many great components in it that it was just begging to have me build a foam core insert for it. This is actually the first foam core insert I've ever made, and I was really surprised at how well it turned out. I was really afraid to be able to work with foam core, but if you use the proper techniques, there's great YouTube videos for it. I guess from the, I believe they're called the Esoteric Order of Board Gaming or something. That's where I learned to make foam core inserts. So that a lot of these ideas come from there. Plus I came up with a couple that I haven't really seen anywhere before, but they might exist, but they're new to me. So you may notice the box is sitting here up on end, but that's by design. So this one I like to call the Battle Chest insert, because it feels like you kind of open the board game and it kind of sits there and you play out of it. This is supposed to be designed to not only hold the game but also help facilitate you in playing it. So let's flip it around so you guys can see what the insert is like. See if I can get the camera to work right here. So let's flip her around. So here's the insert. There's plenty of room for both of the books and all the map tiles. So the cool thing about this is you put the box back in this way. I'll back this up a little bit. And you can see that the boards are here on top. I really hate playing a board game and then like opening the boxes and you have to find somewhere to put them. This is designed to stay on top of the table so you can play out of it. So we just slip our boards back in here. Once you select the mission and all that, you can keep those boards out as you're setting up. Rule books go back in here. That all slides up nice and tight. Kind of cool, because if you put this on the table, people are walking by in the game store, they'll be like, what are all those people having all fun playing? And they can see you're kind of putting it out there. Yeah, we're sitting here, we're playing a game of Galaxy Defenders. I think stylistically that's very cool. So, oh, sorry. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scooch up closer and I'm just going to kind of show you the details of this box, which are really cool. Like I said, and everything in here is designed to help you play the game, not only just to store the game. So, as you can see, back here in the back we have spots for all of our aliens. They're divided by color. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get on the Kickstarter of this game, and I missed out on a lot of the extras, which I'm just kicking myself for, saving up some money to buy whatever's left of the extras on the website. So over here you've got all your blue aliens and your red guy, because he's really easy to find in there. Here in the middle you have all of your agents. You have all of your agent sheets, all the dice, a bunch of overlays that all fit in here really nice. Your the tokens for the alien technology. What else is in here? Kind of put everything that applies to heroes in here, so like the counterattack one, the alpha agent, that sort of stuff. That all goes in here. And I put that central in the box because this game is all about these guys who go out and save the galaxy. So, then moving over here, you kind of have what you equip your guys with. So here's a nice stack of the alien weapons. Here's a nice stack of the improved weapons. Those are all going there. Come out nice and good. Basically, everything that is one tile worth goes in this box, so they're really easy to sort through and get exactly what you need. Got your whole stack of devices here. So all the devices you might ever need. That's nice, because then when you discard it back to the box, it's not like this big jumble of hexes that you have to go through to be able to get to it. Here in the next one over, this is all the different skills for everybody. Over here on this side, this is all the 2-hex tiles, so all of these inserts. I didn't really like digging around for those in the box, so it's nice that they're all right here. You just stick a finger in, pull them all out, you get going. Here in these two sections here, we've got all of the tactics, improved and basic tactics. You see, I'm making a mess of everything. So these all sit in there real nice and easy. And then this is where we start getting to the part of the box that is designed to facilitate to help you play the game. So I'll kind of give you a little bit closer view of this. So here on the side you have all your different decks. Close Encounter deck, Event deck, Alien deck. And these are the basic decks. So then what you're going to do from these decks is you pull out whatever close encounter cards you're going to use, and then there's 6 slots around this side here, so you're going to put these here in the 6 slots, and these serve as your draw and discard piles. So you draw from here, and then you discard it back here. Ugh. Keep sliding around. Sorry about that. So discard behind, so you can do that with event cards, alien cards, and the close encounter cards. So instead of using up table space for that, I know the box takes up table space, but I find this a lot easier to go through the cards. It's easier to see how many I have left. And I really like that. I think it's good. It's part of the box. It uses the space. So these help you use during the game. Here in this little section, you take your signals from your signal reserve, and the ones that haven't been drawn yet, you roll them in here. It makes them real easy to randomize. Just wiggle your fingers around in there, pull out a couple signals, and put them out on the board. And that way, when they're all on the board, you know they're all discarded. You just take them, throw them all in there, and randomize them again. That way, I feel like I can't really try and set myself up and try and draw a human signal. Then I'll lift you up here, and I'll show you in here. These are all the different types of tokens that you use mostly through the game. So you've got all your health tokens, your ammo tokens, your jam tokens, your shield tokens. These are waypoint and human condition tokens. These are all the block door tokens. And then I divided up the signals. One thing I really struggled with is signals all look the same. So as I'm trying to hurry and set up a game for my signal reserve, it's like, oh, is this a human signal? Is this an alien signal? Okay, so we've got all the alien signals in one, all the human signals, and the NPC signals from the first expansion. They're all in there, easy for you to grab out. So it's so fun. You just grab a whole, grab what you need out of these, toss them into there, and then boom, your signal reserve is ready for the game. I do have components in here from the expansion, but the only expansion components though are the ones that fit into these categories. All the different miniatures and stuff, I actually will make an insert for that box, and hopefully I'll kind of divide that box in half, and I'll have Strike Back on one side and Extinction Protocol on the other side. And the only thing that should be in those boxes are the miniatures and any unique tokens for those expansions, like the NPCs and all that. But all the alien cards and NPC cards, they're all here, and I have plenty of space to put all the expansion cards in here. There's one feature from this angle I want to show you that this is kind of a unique thing that I made in my insert that I haven't seen anybody else do. Is you can actually see the bottom of the board through here. And you can't see it here. So usually the bottom, if you are familiar with foam core, is this 1/2 centimeter thick foam core in the bottom. But I found that if I have that 1/2 centimeter foam core here in the bottom, my cards would poke up too far, and then I wouldn't be able to fit my maps and all my rule books and stuff in there. So what I actually did is I flipped it over and I marked it really careful, and I cut out the bottom so that these cards they rest actually on the bottom of the game box instead of on that 1/2 centimeter of foam core. So that's my insert. Like I said, I call this my battle chest. I kind of like it. It sits out on the table. I feel like I open like this epic game. Let's open this chest. Let's play this game. It's nice. It makes setup a lot easier. It makes it so I feel like I can get into my game and play. The other thing is it's easy to transfer characters from one scenario to the next. So I'll bag them up with their special skills. They all fit right here in this section. I don't have to mess with my signal reserve, and I can have all my cards here that I've been drawing from for the game, and I can just close it up and put it away, take a couple pictures of what the map looks like, and easily set it right back up again if I don't just leave it out on the table. So that's my insert for Galaxy Defenders. I really appreciate you guys taking a look. Let me know what you think. I'm always open to looking for different ways to do this. My next ambition is I'm going to try and do some inserts for Eldritch Horror. So let me just kind of give you a before and after. And please don't take this as me knocking the game, because I love the game so much. I mean this more of an illustration to show why it's worth it to make your own foam core inserts. Because a lot of inserts from companies, they come kind of just... So basically I went from this insert, which is great and holds all the components, but then you end up digging through this middle section for a bunch of stuff. Like I said, this is not a critique of the game. I love this game. I love the designers of this game. I think it's amazing. But to be able to customize your game and take it to such a specialized way, this really works for me. I love foam core. I was surprised at how well I worked with it. So to rave about foam core, I'll show you two more things real quick since we're only at like 10 minutes. So this here is a custom piece that I made for this game. It looks really simple. It's built off the same basics for making an insert. So this is essentially just a miniature insert that fits really well here in this slot. And the one thing I keep doing, and you may have this problem when playing the game, is you always forget, oh, what's the current weather condition, right? So I always forget it because it's sitting flat on the board. But if I use this little stand here, suddenly I make it three-dimensional like many other things in the game, and it's really easy to pick out. I'll make it three-dimensional. I'll put it off to the side where my guys are playing. I feel it's really cool. It adds a new dimension to the game. I put some corkboard here on the bottom, so that makes it so it's non-skid. So it'll sit, it'll stick, it won't fall over. Whenever I get a new weather condition, I can just swap it out, and suddenly I'm not going to be trying to backtrack and say, oh, was that legal? Did I forget the weather condition? Etc., etc. The other thing that I was able to make for this game was this really cool 2-chamber dice tray out of foam core. I just got, I stayed up till like 2 or 3 in the morning one night, and I just kept going and going and creating, and it was really cool. So once again, it's just a 2-chamber in this game. As you know, you roll 2 sets of dice, so it's really cool. Roll attack dice in one, roll defense dice in the other. Goes really, really fast. You don't lose track of your dice. I just love it, and I was creating it once again. Non-skid corkboard on the bottom, sits great on the table. It feels good. It feels sturdy enough. I've played with it several times. I love it. So, raving about foam core and about Galaxy Defender. That's it, guys. Keep playing games. Have a good time, and I'll see you later.